adjusting the camera angle a bit, sorry. It's hard to watch any play or film, 'cause all it ever think is I'm at the bottom. If I try to play just a little part, they'll put me down, say go to the bottom. Every time you think that you found a new idea, just like steam another one. They want you to act like the winners of the past, but you are not that kind of man. Just remember there is no one better than yourself. It's the life you dream when they try to put you on the shelf. They got a problem that'll show you not someone else. Just remember there is no one better than yourself. You gotta show it, we gonna be now. You gotta show it, we gonna be now. The actress, you're gonna be the actress. We're gonna be. Oh, it's hard to watch any play or film, 'cause all I ever think is I'm at the bottom. If I try to play just a little part, they'll put me down, say go to the bottom. I gotta make a move. You tell me what to do. Every time you think that you found a new idea, they're just like steal another one. They want you to act like the winners of the past, but you are not that kind of hat. Just remember there is no one better than yourself. It's the life you dream when they try to put you on the shelf. They got a problem that'll show you not someone else. Just remember there is no one better than yourself. You gotta show it, we're gonna be now. You gotta show it, we're gonna be now. The actress, you're gonna be. The actress, you're gonna be. Oh my God, this is a sin when I just want to stay. They're out drinking by the lake, and I'll sit there with no face. Well, it's loveless, so intense, never ending, so immense. Life's a game, so play it right. Well, it's loveless, so intense. Funny how I always do way too much, but somehow still in the dust. But I'll be here for the rest, like my friends in solitude. Well, it's loveless, so intense. In a moment, you'll be dead. while I was young. Did I waste my whole life hiding from the sun while I was young? That's just what they make you believe in. That's just what they make you believe in. Well, it's loveless, so intense, never ending, so immense. Life's a game, so play it right. Well, it's loveless, so intense. Well, it's loveless, so intense, never ending, so immense. Life's a game, so play it right. Well, it's loveless, so intense. Hope you enjoyed those first two songs. Those are two songs that are kind of connected to each other on the album. It's called Actress and It's Still Loveless. And for anyone who's just joining, my name is Lila. I perform original pop music as Lylajean. And I'm still new to this streaming live music thing, so please forgive me for technical difficulties and other audio challenges. I have no idea like what, if anything is loud enough or quiet enough or whatever. So feel free, if you're watching on Twitch, feel free to let me know in the chat if anything is not working for you, and I'll try to fix it, because like I said, I'm still new to this. Yeah, and also there's probably going to be a lot of mistakes in the guitar today, not gonna lie, because this has been a pretty chaotic week. Just because school is about to start, so there's a lot of training and prep and stuff to do. So I have not had that much time to rehearse, I will be honest, like barely any. But you know, these are songs that I wrote, so they are familiar to me, so hopefully I'll do alright today. Yeah, and I perform, excuse me, last time I streamed, it was kind of like a throwback set, but today's set, it's like the songs of the future. So there's going to be a lot of stuff that hasn't been released yet, a lot of stuff that I've released recently, and maybe a few surprises here and there. Yeah, next song is a big one that has been challenging for me because it originally did not have guitar on it, but now I'm playing kind of a, I guess, a rock-oriented version with guitar. This song is from my album Sleep Through the Quiet Lust, and it's called Olia Hunter, and I hope this live version is interesting, and I hope that my rambling throughout the concert today is not going to be too terrible. I remember last time I kept saying, oh, I hate my rambling, but then I listened back to it, and it wasn't that bad, so I think I should have more confidence in myself. Okay, let's just get started, and without further ado, here is Olia Hunter. I know there are certain things best kept for times by yourself, but raw frustration in my dreams just can't be fed sufficiently. An amplified version of me, the club that hide the things that you can't see. Whoa, places allowed, only a hunter. Imagine more messed up things I could discover. Even though I've got more problems, think it's time to let myself go. I know this, there's always something that makes temporary happy. But if I have things to do, people can see I'll pursue. imagine more messed up things I could discover. Even though I've got more problems, think it's time to let myself go. I know this, there's always something that makes temporary happy. I know it's hurting my brain cells. These dreams should put me in a jail cell. At least in real life I'm smarter than to let my ego fluster. Then again, what makes us happy when there's nothing lovely happening? I don't know my sexuality. That's okay, nobody wants me. Places allowed only a hunter. Imagine more fucked up things I could discover. Even though I've got more problems, think it's time to let myself go. I know this, there's always something that makes temporary happy. Oh my god, how have I already been going for 19 minutes? I talked for way too long. But yeah, like I said that earlier, that song originally didn't have guitar in it, so I decided to make a guitar version for the live performance, and it's definitely challenging, and there were a few times where I just let the backing track do its thing while I couldn't figure out what was going on with that guitar. But it sounds fine. I'm very proud of that song, very proud of the production, and songwriting, etc. Like I said, I'm not sure if I said this already. I said it on Instagram and Twitter, but this set list, it's inspired by Kresge Palooza 2023. So I performed this just a few months ago. I was very proud of that performance. It sort of showed the development of my songwriting from beginning to finish, and that's what I'm doing today. But I brought that up because when I performed that song in front of my parents and also some people from my church for some reason, because my mom wanted to invite them, I kind of had to change the lyrics a bit because, you know, there's some personal stuff going on in there. But today you got the uncensored version, so congratulations, you just heard me saying that. First time I'm playing the uncensored version. Okay. It's so loud outside. My neighbors are drilling and doing stuff in their cicadas, but whatever. At least it's not as hot as my last stream today. I'm not sweating like crazy. So yeah, next song, it's also from Sleep Through the Quiet Lust. We've got a crazy one coming up. I hate explaining what this song is about, but I guess to put it short, to keep it nice and short, this song, it's inspired by a dream, so do not take 100% literally. The things that I say in it are not okay. It's called I'm Always Watching You 3. Sorry, I'm adjusting the guitar volume here. You said you don't like social media. I know you don't have anything out there, but worry made me think it was okay. sorry. I did find some things, but I'd rather pretend I didn't. My habits holding back, but when I go to sleep, I dream of ways that you're hiding something, posting your life at the touch of a screen. Every time it's another extreme, from knowing your password to your searches and things. I know you are true. Why would I hide from you? Why would I be scared of finding something new? I think the worst was when I found on my desk several videos of you playing with your ex. I never seen her, but I dreamt of her head. Beautiful body in a swimsuit of red. I'm sorry, I didn't practice this song at all, and it really shows because I literally ran out of time because of how busy this week has been. I'm going to try to redo this part. Want it so bad, but I don't need it so fast. I'll pick the pieces even if it's a scratch. Since you won't talk, this is all that I have. I know I'm crazy, but it's just kind of laugh. Want it so bad, but I don't need it so fast. I'll pick up pieces even if it's a scratch. Since you won't talk, this is all that I have. I know I'm crazy, but let's just try to laugh. Watching you, watching me, watching you, watching me. That could have been a lot better. I wish I had time to rehearse that song. I thought, oh, it's okay, I've done it live before, so it'll work out. But no, I'm still new to performing, so I really need to get my practice hours in. It's fun. Y'all can listen to this song on my album, Sleep Through the Quiet List. Okay. Next, we got a song that nobody's heard before, or I guess I performed it live, but theoretically no one has heard it before. I don't know what I'm saying, but what I mean is that I haven't released it yet, and it's called Holding Myself, and you might recognize that I have an album called I Drop Myself, which is my all guitar improvisational album. And the title I Drop Myself, it comes from this song Holding Myself, which doesn't make that much sense because I still haven't released this song, but I wrote it way before I made the album I Drop Myself, so it's kind of a switcheroo in my mind. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. I need to stop talking. Okay, this one, at least it's challenging, but at least I practiced it, so hopefully this will go okay. I want to tune my guitar. It keeps going out of tune, especially because I'm in a weird tuning right now, because of one of the songs on the set today. Oh my god, it's so loud outside. Like, can you hear that freaking, like, someone mowing their lawn for like 3 hours? This is not working. This is the problem string. Okay, the tuner's not really working. We're just gonna roll with it. I think maybe the outside drilling might be messing up, which is sad. Oh my god, I'm so goofy. Okay, this is Holding Myself, finally. honestly, I think it's gonna be a while until that song is ever released. It might be until 2024, just because the album that it's on, it's a very long time in the making, and it's turning out to be one of my biggest projects ever, and it's a different project than Actress. It's still Loveless, the one that those songs are on. So yes, I'm officially revealing that I'm working on 2 albums at the same time. And I kind of did mention that. I mentioned that in that interview I did with Tobias a few months ago. And I also mentioned that I was like trying to explain the album title, I Dropped Myself, and I was totally cryptic about it. But yeah, it comes from that song I just played, I Holding Myself. And you might notice in the title track for I Dropped Myself, it kind of stems from this riff from the song Holding Myself. Oh my god, I messed it up. Yeah. It's one of the most challenging guitar parts I've written, I think, but I love it. Okay, I'm gonna play. You know, I think the reason that I talk so much and get so disoriented is that it's talking like with nobody in front of you is just so different. It's like I forget how to be social. I don't know if anybody else feels that, because like there are a lot of streamers in this world that can talk totally normally to a camera. I don't know. It's just a surreal feeling, and I hope that's understandable. Okay, I'm gonna play the first song on my first album, and I think it might be it wasn't the first song I ever wrote. Like, everybody writes songs when they're kids, but this is the oldest song that I've included on my albums. It's from 2017, and I can't believe I actually wrote songs that early. So I was 15 years old, but I kind of like reworked it a few years later to make it more professional. But I technically did write the lyrics and stuff when I was 15. It's called Fiery Cotton. Like a quilt made by your own hands, hands that have all these rips on the inside. It's like you're constantly trying to put inside of you, on your hands and all over you. Inside the dark side, it's lonely, so you put yourself in there. Sometimes your body feels like fiery cotton. Sometimes you have to get down on the floor and roll around. cars. Time to wake up. We all wanna know from where we got, but that's not so easy when they're gone. I could buy a cookbook of my blood, but it wouldn't show me a true love. I got your ghost in my bones, dreaming things you might know. You could be more than some show when we speak of these holes. The table where we spent every night, and tools that I use for sketching lines, driven from the ladies' empty rooms, playground sempiternal haunted pool. I've got your ghost in my bones, dreaming things you might know. You could be more than some show when we speak of these holes. I've got your fuse in my room, dreaming things you might do. Look down at me, I'm with your trees. Just how different are we? I got two more songs, and they're both kind of bittersweet. I think they're both like ending songs, so get ready to say goodbye, I guess. This song's called Gazing. Okay. I do kind of want to tell a story about this song. The original demo of this song, it was on capo 5, so it was very high on the guitar, very high for my voice. And that was a mistake because I made the backing track first, so I accidentally had to sing it way too high. So then I told my producer, shout out Tobias, that I wanted the final version of the song to be a lot lower so it could be within my range. But then and then Tobias was like, oh, I want it to be in this key. And then it turned out to be like such a low key that now it's like low for me to sing. And now the tuning is a full step down. So it went from cable 5 to whoop, even not even standard tuning, it's below standard tuning. So that's why my guitar is tuned like this. Okay, I don't think it's perfectly in tune, but the tuner didn't work earlier, so I'm not gonna waste time. Okay. I can't believe they're still cutting the grass outside or whatever. Okay, this is gazing. Times together, I maybe have not met you, but I love you and your petals. I may not know your lyrics, but that guitar tone captures unspoken feelings too deep, the strangeness of wordless sound. I can't say all I feel, but something works in here. As you finish a song, I see you're standing straight, gazing at all the eyes of those who need your life. They feel this true solace with everyone inside. I want to love forever, for all the times together. I maybe have not met you, but I love you and your petals. I may not know your lyrics, but that guitar tone captures unspoken feelings too deep, the strangeness of wordless sound. I can't say all I feel, but something works in here. As you finish a song, I see you're standing straight, gazing at all the eyes of those who need your life. They feel this true solace with everyone inside. I see you're standing straight. Yeah, I'm thinking that I might want to do this stream again at some point, kind of like same set list. One, because of the stupid my neighbors working in their garden, the sound. Two, because I barely had any time to rehearse this set. I mean, I don't think I'm doing that bad, but I think the number of mistakes has deterred me from wanting to release this stream as a live album. Not gonna lie. and 3, so maybe I could do it a different day of the week, maybe different time of day for the peeps who are not available on a Saturday afternoon, because that, you know, that's not the best time. I know shows typically happen at night, but I decided to have most of my live streams in afternoon or morning, just because I have a lot of friends all over the world and I want to be mindful of them and want them to be able to see me live and not just have to watch the video after it happened. Unlike a certain someone who always streams when it's 7 a.m. my time, not naming any names. Yeah, but I just have one more song left. Yeah, and I feel like I could maybe go for longer. My fingers still got it, but I think I better let my voice rest because, you know, I was rehearsing all morning too. So yeah, just one more song. Another one, you know, obviously this stream we've had a few songs that y'all have never heard before. This is another unreleased one called Expecting Something Else. And I guess it's a goodbye song, but not for forever. I can't wait to see you. 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 I can't wait to see you again. I was scared for too long. I was scared for too long. I was scared for too long. I can't wait to see you again. Japanese now. Sugu aitai. Sugu aitai. Sugu aitai. Sugu aitai mata. Enryoshi sugita. Enryoshi sugita. Enryoshi sugita. Sugu aitai mata. I can't wait to see you. 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 There's some kind of magic where when we harmonize together. Those are all my songs for today. I kind of want to go for longer. Yeah, I just had a bright idea. I'm gonna play the first song from the stream again just because I feel like it, and no other reason, just because I feel like it. It's hard to watch any play or film, 'cause all I ever think is I tried to play just a little part, they would put me down, say, go to the bottom. Every time you think that you found a new idea, just like still another one. They want you to act like the winners of the past, but you are not that kind of man. So just remember there is no one better than yourself. To live the life you dream one day, like put it on a shelf. Make it a problem that will show you're not someone else. So just remember there is no one better than yourself. You've gotta show it, we're gonna be now. You've gotta show it, we're gonna be now. The actress, you're gonna be the actress. We're gonna be. Oh, it's hard to watch and play your film, 'cause all I ever think is I'm at the bottom. If I try to play just a little part, they'll put me down, say go to the bottom. I gotta make a move. You tell me what to do. Every time you think that you found a new idea, they're just like still another one. They want you to act like the winners of the past, but you are not that kind of hack. So just remember there is no one better than yourself. So if life you dream one day might put you on the shelf. They got a problem that is showing you're not someone else. So just remember there is no one better than yourself. You gotta show it, we're gonna be now. You gotta show it, we're gonna be now. The actress, you're gonna be the actress. You're gonna be. Oh my God, this is a sin, when I just want to stay in. They're out drinking by the lake, and I'll sit there with no face. Well, it's loveless, so intense, never ending, so immense. Life's a game, so play it right. Well, loveless, so intense. Funny how I always do way too much, but somehow still in the dust. But I'll be here for the rest, like my friends in solitude. Well, it's loveless, so intense, never ending, so immense. Life's a game, so play it right. Well, it's loveless, so intense. Did I waste my whole life hiding from the sun while I was young? Did I waste my whole life hiding from the sun while I was young? That's just what they make you believe in. That's just what they make you believe in. Well, it's loveless, so intense, never ending, so immense. Life's a game, so play it right. Well, it's loveless, so intense. Whoa, I just realized how loud that guitar was by itself. I remember last stream the guitar was way too loud, and I think that might be because the amp is it's right here. So it's a little bit closer to the camera, the microphone, than it is to me, so I don't know. I'm goofing around, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, that's all the songs I have for today, but I kind of want to end by talking about those last few songs I just played. I kind of talked about them on Twitter a lot, but the lyrics are very important to me, and I feel even closer to them after, my cousin, she came to my show where I first did this set. I played those few songs, and she said, the lyrics, they really spoke to her, and she said, like, you're speaking the truth, and that made me feel so powerful. Like, if my lyrics can speak to someone, then that means I'm doing the right thing. And I feel like that first song, Actress, I feel like that's the one that she was thinking of when she said that, because it has some of the lyrics that have a very simple and important message. There's no one better than yourself. But I think that the song, it has a much deeper meaning that I kind of explained on Twitter on my thread. Because there's a reason it's called Actress. There's a reason I talk about acting in the song. It's because I used to act a lot. I was in my first play when I was 7 years old, and every year I would go to theater camp, and I would build up my acting skills. I would build up my musical theater skills. That's how I started. That's kind of my first singing training. I used to do musical theater a lot. And then, I got to high school. There were lots of talented people there, and I really wanted to be in the musical. And, I auditioned. I was in the musical. I was in The Sound of Music. I was in Addams Family. And I was like, I'll keep having these small roles in the musical. I unfortunately did not have lines in either of those school musicals that I was in. But I was like, I'll just keep pushing, I'll keep auditioning, and I'll keep playing these small roles, and eventually the director is going to see how great I am, how much potential I have, and she's going to put me in one of the lead roles, and I'm going to have lines. I'm going to actually have my moment of spotlight instead of just being a background character who doesn't have lines, who's just, singing in the choir. But I got to my senior year, I auditioned for Into the Woods for my last musical there, and I was so confident that I was finally gonna get a lead role, and I didn't get a lead role, and even though the director said, your singing improved so much, that was your best audition so far, it still didn't mean anything for me being able to rise up and have my moment in the spotlight. So that was very, very disheartening moment. I actually ended up dropping out of that musical because I was not there to be a background character. I was not there to be a background singer. After 10 years of already acting and doing musical theater, I still could never get a lead role. And that taught me, and then around that time, I was starting to, write my own music and post it on the internet. And people were starting to say things about my music. And I was starting to realize it feels so good to be an independent musical artist because I can express myself. And it's not me acting out a role that they want a certain archetype of person to be. It's about expressing myself and I can do whatever I want, and people are gonna listen to it. And I know it sounds a little selfish, but I can't help but feel like I really want to do that after 10 years of acting and always getting pushed down to the bottom spots. And I felt, after acting and being pushed to, and auditioning and being pushed to those non-speaking background roles, I felt like I had to change myself. I felt like, I felt like I had to lose weight. I felt like I had to change the way that I sing. I felt like I had to sing like the Broadway leads or whatever. And then there was another thing that I couldn't even change. I'm too short. I'm less than 5 feet tall. I can't exactly change that, and they don't exactly want people as short as me to be playing the lead roles in musicals. They do want a certain type of woman to be playing the lead roles in those musicals, and it's true. So since the Addams Family, I have not acted in any plays, and it's partly COVID, but partly also I do not feel confident auditioning, but I do feel confident making my own music and being able to express myself and show that I'm an artist and I deserve to have people see me and hear my voice and not have to act out these archetypal roles. And I think that's all that I have to say for today. I hope that speech was worth hearing, and I hope you enjoyed the music today. And that was my show, Awaken, the music of the future. Look forward to hearing a lot of those songs on my upcoming albums. And I don't know when I'm gonna stream next. I really don't know how I'm probably gonna make a schedule kind of, or regular streaming time, but I don't know. These first 2 streams I did, they were kind of special. They were 2 things that I did. I tried to fit in before the end of the summer, and I kind of tried to make them really conceptual. But my upcoming music streams, I think they will be really chill, very casual, hopefully more audience interaction where you can request songs. You can request cover songs if they're easy enough to play. Sure, I'll do it. There's definitely some songs I would love to practice playing on stream. I think I gotta end it there. I've been going for over an hour, and I think I've been talking for 6 minutes and not playing music. So that's enough. See y'all later. Find out on my Twitter and Instagram, of course, when I'm gonna be playing next.